What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about Far Cry 6. So, I'm a huge fan of the Far Cry games. Like, I've been playing them since they came out. Well, almost when they came out. When Far Cry Instincts first came out, I think it was for PC. And then a little bit later on, they brought it to the OG Xbox. And once they did that, that's when I got my hands on it. And that was back in like the early 2000s. I actually traded some Super Nintendo games into Rhino video games to get Far Cry Instincts, and ever since then I've been playing them. But I wanted to talk about Far Cry 6 because I'm pretty far in the game. I'll go ahead and show you some things. So your arsenal. I got pretty much everything. I'll go ahead and show you the Supremo backpacks. Pretty much got all them. And we'll start with the Supremo weapons. Got all them. I'm missing a couple right here. I think there's some more overclocked rifles I gotta get. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been going around this map and finding everything I possibly can. So I don't know what I'm missing. Here's the SMGs. Missing a couple there. The light machine guns. Sniper rifles. The shotguns. The bows. This is the Rambo bow from that Rambo update. And the launchers. And something I wanted to talk about real quick is the weapons, right? You see how there's unique versions of these weapons? Well, the unique weapons are just flashy versions of the basic weapons. And I'm not sure if you've seen videos of this game already and watched like in-depth reviews of this game, but you know how when you click on a weapon, you see how you can put weapon attachments and then mods, and you have to do that when you're at a workbench. But anyways, you see how this is the exact same weapon as this is the same weapon as this, and so on. Okay, with the unique weapons, they have attachment mods and regular mods already on them, and you can't change them. But look, attachment mods, there's only one. Regular mods, there's only two. Go up to your regular weapon, there's 3 attachment mods and 3 regular mods. So your best bet is just to use the basic weapons and put your own attachment mods and the regular mods on it. There's no reason to use the unique weapons. I've been playing this game for a pretty long time, and I've never used the unique weapon. I did a couple times just to test it out and see how it works, but then I'll switch right back to my regular weapon. There's no reason to use them. They're useless. And all the mods, like this bow, so this unique weapon has this mod, this attachment, and this attachment. Well, all those attachments and mods for the unique weapons, you can use them on your regular weapons. The same thing. There's no reason to use them, because I can take those mods right there and put those mods on my regular bow. And same with everything. Pistols, these are your automatic pistols, and then here's your regular pistols, semi-automatic. Again, same thing. Even the unique weapons, the reason I don't use the unique pistols is not one of them has a silencer on them. Look, not one of them. No silencer. So if you want a pistol that's a silenced pistol, you'll have to pick your own pistol, a basic one. Even these ones don't. It's so stupid. Here's the clothing. So here's your hand items. And like other people have pointed out, it's very annoying how they got rid of the skill tree and took those skills and attached them to gear. It's so stupid. So here's all the hands. Shoes. Pants. I'm missing like 5 on that one. 2 on, I think 3 on here, the shoes. 3, yep. 3 hand gear. Torso, I'm missing 2. And the head, I'm missing 3. But like, okay, you see how this says improves move speed while weapons are holstered, improves move speed while crouched, and so on. So when you have each piece of gear you want equipped, you really only have 5 skills active. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then whatever the weapons do. But still, when you play the old Far Cry games, they all had skill tree. And once you unlock that skill is active and permanent forever. So you have so much more active at one time. But in this game, you only get a few. Pisses me off because I'm such a fan of Far Cry. I believe Far Cry 5 had more pets than this in followers. In this game, you only get 5. Vehicles. So these are the vehicles you can call yourself anywhere you're at. There's only 4. I like using the car down here. It's fast. And then you can, put different turrets on it. You can make the exhaust a flamethrower. Then defense. This helps reduce damage from flames. And this is a battering ram. Then you can change the color of the outside and the inside. And then you can change the rims and add some accessories. And that's pretty much all you can do with your character. With character development. Okay, so let's go to the garage real quick. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so if you would like to help me with that, I would greatly appreciate it. I upload videos pretty much every day or every other day, so consider subscribing so you don't miss out on that. There it is. Okay, so you see these blue lines? It's like a square, right? So when you go up to these things, you can call for a vehicle, and you'll have regular vehicles, a hovercraft, you'll have your tanks, and only land vehicles will be on this. And there's a lot. So any vehicle you find out in the world, you can hijack it or just get in it and bring it to one of these, park it in that blue square, and it'll save that vehicle so you can call it when you're at one of these things. But your rides, which are these vehicles, you can call these vehicles anywhere in the world, right here, down here. So there is a lot of vehicles, but when it comes to like your rides, there's only 4. To call for like aircraft stuff, you'll have to go to an outpost that has one. So like this one, there's the airplane, and then there's one with helicopters somewhere. You do got the boat one, so you can call for your boats. Like, there's a lot of vehicles in this game, which is good because, Far Cry's have always had a good bit of vehicles. Maybe not Far Cry 3 or 4, but Far Cry 5 had a good amount of vehicles. Oh no, there's a helicopter one right there. So you got a helipad, an airstrip, one for land vehicles, and boats. And then you got all these little collectibles to find. Oku's idols. There's races to unlock stuff. All kinds of stuff to do. And you see how it says do not kill civilians or the unarmed? Well, sorry to tell you, but you can kill them all you want. Nothing happens. Nothing. I no joke, went up to the city up here, this big massive city, right? I think I was like right here, or no, maybe I was over here. I was somewhere where there was a bunch of people, and I just went crazy killing them. Like, I just kept shooting and shooting civilians nonstop, and all I kept saying is do not kill civilians. That's it. The military didn't come. The civilians didn't fight back. Nothing. all they did was cower and sit there. I was like, you serious? Well, why are you giving me this message not to kill them if there's no consequence for killing them? It makes no sense. But I'm going to go ahead and collect this real quick because I don't have it. And there we go. I collected it right there on the right side of the screen. So now it'll be in there. Oh, my car is gone. The nail gun is super OP. As long as you get headshots. Body shots don't really do much damage with this. It'll take multiple shots to kill them. But if you can get a headshot with this thing, one shot, one kill. No matter what. Even when you first get it, is one shot, one kill. Like, I'll go right over here. Most of the Supremo weapons aren't good, but this one's really good.
Careful, Flamer.
Oh, he had a helmet. There we go. Same with her. See, body shots take a little extra, but it's insane because you get this gun pretty early on, and as you can see, there's 40 rounds in one clip, and then you get to carry a bunch of ammo with it, so you're pretty much good to go. And hunting. No need to hunt. Nothing. Unless you want these little bonuses right here. You might need some animal skins or something. Or you can sell or trade the animal skins that you kill and skin. But other than that, there's no reason to hunt. And that sucked, dude. Because in Far Cry 3 and 4 and Far Cry Primal, I think even Far Cry 5 a little bit. But I know Far Cry 3, 4, and Primal, you had to hunt and skin these animals for upgrades, for all kinds of stuff. It felt fun to go hunting. But in this game, there's absolutely no reason to go hunting. None whatsoever. So, let's go to, let's go up here. And look at this. A damn pentagram. It figures. But there is a lot to do. Like, the best thing to do in this game is to take over the outposts, discover all the locations, and to explore. That's the best thing to do in the game, is explore, because they did a good job on this map. Like, it's a really good map. But like I said, the story just is not good. It doesn't keep you like intrigued, like you want to know what happens next. It's kind of just, it's boring. Like, you'll get a little cutscene, then you gotta go and do this, and it's just, I don't know. In my opinion, I found it really boring. It was just, wasn't entertaining or exciting. And I will say, one thing I like about this map a lot is there's a city. Like an actual city. There really isn't much you can do in the city though, which was really disappointing. Like, I wanted them to make a Far Cry where there's realism to it, you know what I mean? You can walk inside a shop, buy some clothes, or maybe like buy some food and a drink, sit down and eat it. You know, some more realistic types of things in the game. But of course they didn't do that. Really, there's nothing to do in the city at all. And there's really no buildings you can go inside of, except for a couple that are part of a mission. But the map is really good. Like, I really like how the city looks. And that's one reason Far Cry 5 is one of my favorite Far Cries. And it's not for the story, it's for the map. I guess I'll say Far Cry 5's map is one of my favorites, because it was the first Far Cry where they actually had like real roads, like concrete roads, you know, because every Far Cry before that, they never had concrete roads hardly, or actual like towns. It'd be a small little town or something like that. So Far Cry 5 I really did enjoy.
Dangerous.
Plus Far Cry 5 had Far Cry Arcade, which just that alone makes it worth getting that game. That's why I didn't understand they didn't bring Far Cry Arcade to Far Cry 6. Which in a way I can understand, because there is a lot to this game. But still, they could have brought Far Cry Arcade. That would have made this game 10 times more, you know, people would want it more. All you'll really see is military trucks driving by. You won't see many civilians walking around. But there is, I think it's because of martial law or something like that. All the people have to stay indoors, but I think that's just an excuse for them not to have pedestrians walking around. And you'll find stuff like this happening. Ah, I spawned in. But the game does look gorgeous. I will say that. This game is so good looking. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I'm on fire. Oh shit. Oh, you can't shoot through the trees? I forgot. I better heal up. And I'm playing on action mode. I guess action mode's supposed to be the harder version. Story mode's a little easier, but Far Cry games aren't even hard games. They should have made it more difficult. And like other people said, the AI is stupid as hell.
Got to be careful here.
They can kill you pretty quick if you get surrounded like I just was. What? Where the hell did you guys come from? Now who sees me? Let's see what he does. Running way down there when I'm way over here. And one thing I've noticed Ubisoft will not do is add gore. Like full-on gore. Not one of their games has had dismemberment. Not the Assassin's Creeds, not the Ghost Recons, not the Far Cries. You can't even shoot somebody's head off. You can't shoot their arm off. You can't shoot their leg off. That's one thing I was hoping this Far Cry had, so, you know, when you blow something up, you can see people getting blown to pieces or something. I don't understand why they don't do that. I don't know what they're so worried about. Because, you know, Rockstar did it with Red Dead 2. You know, id Software, they did it with the Wolfenstein games. Bethesda did it with Fallout and Skyrim. Why can't you add a little bit of gore to make the fighting feel a little more realistic and more intense? The combat doesn't feel intense. It feels pretty repetitive. Even though a lot of the combat can be really fun. But once you find a certain weapon to use, like this machine gun will kill tons of stuff. Pretty much anything and anyone really quickly. The nail gun, super powerful. Sniper rifle, super powerful. Another thing. So, with the weapons, they have different bullets you can use, right? So there's soft target rounds, armor piercing rounds, poison rounds, and like explosive rounds. But the only one you need is really armor piercing. Supposedly the soft target rounds are good for non-armored enemies. So if an enemy isn't wearing armor, you'd want to use soft target rounds. If an enemy does have armor or a vehicle, you want to use armor piercing. But it turns out all you need is armor piercing. It doesn't matter. I use armor piercing on every single one of my weapons. A headshot is still one shot or two shots. And even if you do body shots with them, that's why I have increases body shot weapon damage. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. Just use armor piercing on all your weapons because they will kill anything. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and do a little rant. I did make videos on this before already, but this one I kind of wanted to just talk about things that were bothering me because
Special forces.
I just seen a video of somebody playing this and talking about it. And I was like, you know what? Those were really good points. So a lot of the points I made in this video, that person made in their video. But I think I made a couple, few extra points that bothered me.
Huh?
It just doesn't feel like they really improved much. The map is the main thing they improved on. The graphics are a bit better. The weapons design and vehicles are a little better, but it still feels like you're playing any other Far Cry. I'm going to do more videos on this and do some more gameplay. I'm going to try to beat the game. Probably the next video I do, I'll do regular missions and just continue on. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit since I'm such a huge fan of these games and been playing them since the first one. It just really sucked seeing that they didn't go back like everybody wanted them to go back to like Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3. Instead, they add woke shit, they add, LGBTQ shit, they add everything that they shouldn't have to a Far Cry game. Like, you want to add that stuff to a game, fine. Put it in a different game, or make a totally new game with that stuff in it. Don't do it to a Far Cry game. Like, I don't know. It's annoying. You see it in so many games nowadays. Like recent games, you see this stuff. It's everywhere in games now. But yeah. That's the video. If you did enjoy it, you could drop me a like or don't. It's whatever. But thank you anyways for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.